The paradox called alcohol. If there is something both loved and hated, both celebrated as the glue that connects people, yet condemned as a global poison, it is alcohol. For thousands of years, alcohol has appeared in nearly every human culture, from lavish royal banquets to glasses of red wine at Western dinners. Alcohol makes people more open, more confident, more willing to share their joys and sorrows. But at the same time, it also robs millions of lives each year, leaving behind wounds that can never truly heal. It is hard to believe, but according to many global health statistics, alcohol kills more people each year than terrorism, wars, murders, and car accidents combined. And the bitter truth is this: while fully aware of its devastating consequences, humanity still clings to alcohol, even treating it as an indispensable part of everyday life. That is the greatest paradox of all. We love and depend on the very thing that is destroying us. To be fair, we must admit, alcohol does have a certain allure. Just one sip, and people feel lighter, stress fades, smiles come easier, conversations flow more smoothly. In social interactions, alcohol acts like a lubricant, breaking down invisible barriers, erasing awkwardness, and creating a sense of closeness. Most of us have witnessed friends gathered around a drinking table, where just a few beers can transform strangers into companions, and words once hard to say are spoken with ease. People call alcohol a companion, a bond, and many believe that without it, joy cannot be complete. Yet behind this sweetness lies a cruel reality. Alcohol is nothing more than a biological toxin, a byproduct of fermentation, created by yeast to kill off competitors. Humanity domesticated it into a drink with flavor, but its poisonous nature never changed. What makes alcohol different from many other addictive substances is its legality and widespread presence. It is not meth, it is not heroin, yet alcohol easily finds its way into every meal, every celebration, from formal ceremonies to casual gatherings. This legality and pervasiveness make alcohol a greater hidden danger than any illicit drug. That first sip of alcohol may seem harmless. Yet within minutes, trillions of ethanol molecules slip into the stomach and small intestine, rushing straight to the liver and brain. The liver is the detox center, but it can only process a very small amount, roughly the equivalent of one sip of beer every 5 minutes. Drinking quickly or heavily overwhelms it, forcing ethanol to spread throughout the body. The brain, the command center of behavior and emotions, is quickly surrounded by alcohol. Nerve cells become paralyzed, neural connections disrupted. That is why drinkers feel lightheaded, lose self-control, laugh more easily, but also start fights and do things they would never dare while sober. Alcohol's impact does not stop at fleeting sensations. It goes deeper, into every cell and tissue. When broken down, alcohol produces acetaldehyde, a substance even more toxic than ethanol itself, capable of damaging DNA, causing mutations and cancer. The brain gradually shrinks, memory fades, thinking slows, and the risk of early dementia rises. The liver accumulates fat, inflames, and eventually develops cirrhosis, a nearly irreversible condition. The heart and circulatory system weaken, blood pressure rises, risks of stroke and heart attack climb. The skin and body age faster, fatigue lingers. Just 1 to 2 drinks daily over years is enough for alcohol to quietly erode health, opening the door to countless chronic illnesses. Even more alarming, the human brain does not fully develop until age 25. Drinking as a teenager is like smashing wet cement before it has time to harden. Nothing illustrates alcohol's devastation more clearly than numbers. Each year, 3 million people die from alcohol, more than the combined deaths from traffic accidents, terrorism, and homicide. 740,000 new cancer cases are linked to alcohol, with about 400,000 deaths. 600,000 deaths from alcohol-damaged livers. 500,000 deaths from alcohol-related heart disease each year. But alcohol doesn't only kill those who drink. It devastates the innocent as well. Over 300,000 deaths from drunk driving accidents annually. More than half the victims never touched alcohol. They died simply because they crossed paths with a drunk driver. 50% of violent crimes and sexual assaults are tied to alcohol. Every year, 100,000 people are killed by drunk offenders. 600,000 newborns suffer from fetal alcohol spectrum disorders, a tragic consequence of mothers drinking during pregnancy. Beyond the statistics are smaller, but even more heart-wrenching tragedies. A family loses its breadwinner in a drunk driving crash. A child grows up terrified of an abusive alcoholic father. A once healthy young person is left permanently disabled after just a few drinks with friends. Together, these tragedies turn alcohol into a global catastrophe, not loud like war, but silent, relentless, and perhaps even more merciless. Why do we still cling to alcohol? If we know the harms, why do humans keep drinking? The answer lies in psychology. We crave closeness and connection, but we also fear judgment, rejection, and awkwardness. Alcohol appears as an easy solution. With a few drinks, invisible walls vanish, and people can laugh, talk, and share more freely. Alcohol is not the right solution, but it is cheap, fast, legal, and available everywhere. So people choose it. Culture and society reinforce its presence. A party without alcohol is seen as boring. In many places, business dealings are sealed at the drinking table. Those who refuse to drink are often looked at strangely, even pressured to join in. All of this transforms alcohol from a choice into a habit, then into a social ritual. And once it becomes ritual, giving it up is nearly impossible. So what is the solution? Humans still need joy, connection, belonging, but we can absolutely find healthier alternatives to alcohol, participating in sports, arts, or community activities. Creating alcohol-free social spaces. Building a culture that respects personal choice, free from drinking pressure. Encouraging young people to find confidence through passions, careers, creativity, not intoxication. Alcohol has walked alongside humanity for thousands of years. It has brought joy, connection, and confidence. But it has also stolen hundreds of millions of lives, spreading disease and tragedy across the globe. It is, in many ways, a pact with the devil humanity signed long ago. Now, we have the chance to rewrite that pact. We can find other paths to happiness, connection, and fulfillment, without depending on a legal toxin called alcohol. The only question that remains is, do we have the courage to let it go? May peace and sobriety be with us all, so that every joy in life no longer comes at the cost of health, happiness, or even life itself. Thank you to everyone for taking the time to watch this video. I wish you all good health, happiness, and every success in life. To give our channel more motivation to grow and bring you more meaningful messages, we truly hope to receive your support. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you find the content helpful. All of your feedback is incredibly valuable, so please leave your comments below. We will listen and strive to improve every day. Thank you very much.